Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fairhaven High School Gymnasium. Warming up on the floor, we have the Fairhaven girls here to our left. And to our right, we have the Hartford Hurricanes. And it's playoff time. Quarterfinal action actually coming up tonight. My name is Greg McCormick. Along with me is Joe Howard. And we are in the second round of the playoffs. We saw Fairhaven defeat Middlebury the other night. Very close contest, but they earned their way into this quarterfinal matchup. Fairhaven at 17-4 overall. Hartford beat Missisquoi Valley in the first round by a score of 50-40, and they bring a 14-7 record into this contest. So these are some of the teams left. It's North Country, the number 1 seed against Enosburg tonight, number 8 seed. Harwood and Linden. Harwood's the 4 seed, and Linden the 5 seed. They will play tonight. And then this half of the bracket, it's Fairhaven and Hartford. Fairhaven's the 2 seed. Hartford is the 7 seed. And then number 3 is Lamoille versus Spalding. Spalding's the 11 seed. Spalding actually was an upset winner. Number 11, Spalding beat number 6, Mount Abe. So they were an upset winner. They got to face number 3, Lamoille tonight. So those are the 8 teams that are all left. And Joe, quarterfinal action, Fairhaven and Hartford. These two teams played back on the 14th of February, Valentine's Day. Fairhaven won that one 44-40. So very close game. I think we should expect that tonight.
I hope so. Good evening, Greg. Everything from here moves to Barrie, of course, and both these clubs hoping to get to the semifinals. We've seen Fairhaven a lot, and we know a little bit about this Hartford club, so we're going to get underway here in just a couple of minutes. But should be a good one. The gym is full, and should be a lot of fun.
Good crowd here on hand for this one here tonight, Joe, as this will be actually the last basketball game this year. As the boys had a nice run, finished up their season here, and the girls are looking to continue it for, well, hopefully to the championship bracket, which would be a few more games, couple of games in Barrie to get that far. So definitely best of luck to them as we have our starting introductions will be happening on the floor here shortly, but a great crowd. And I was a little sentimental to see your last basketball game. We won't be able to be back here for several months now.
Greg, I'm going to take an opportunity here to tell you how much fun I've had working with you again after all the years ago we worked together. And you do an incredible job, and what a service for the community to have you come into these schools and bring the kids, the athletes of today, to the forefront. Nicely done.
Well, I was going to say the same thing about, or I will say the same thing about you. It's been a pleasure working with you here doing these basketball games. You did it for many years on the radio, as did I. And we are really grateful for an opportunity to get back here and do a little of this for the television station. And so I want to make a special note, too, to thank Kim Alexander. That's Kim you can hear in the background. Kim's been very helpful about putting all this together, helping us get this situated, and just getting set up here tonight. The officials tonight are Kim Levins, right here in front of us. Let me turn the camera over here. And also John Hoagland and Pat Whalen, all with their backs to us right here just in front of us. And then we'll have the introductions of both teams coming up here on the floor. And I believe you got that information from Wally, our scorekeeper, who's helped us out greatly this year as well.
Yeah, Wally's been tremendous giving us a hand this year, so really appreciate that.
All right, so the girls for Hartford being introduced here on the floor. Let me just run them down. Izzy Sirwa, I checked with the pronunciation. Sirwa is the pronunciation of her last name. She was just introduced as one of the starlets. Charlotte Jasmine, look for that name tonight. You're going to hear a lot of that. Charlotte, the star player on this team, is certainly one of them. Cameron Brower, now being introduced here on the floor. Number 12 coming out is Paige Trombley, and finishing out the starting 5 is Madison Willie. So there you go. They are the starting 5 for the Hartford girls. We'll mention the rest of their names as we go along the way.
And now for our very own skater.
And there you hear Kim getting ready to introduce the starters for Fairhaven. And first, Elizabeth Love, number 2, introduced here on the floor.
Number 5, Lily Briggs.
Lily Briggs wearing number 5. Lily's a senior. Elizabeth Love is a junior. And number 10, Madison Perry. Madison is a junior. Kate Hadwin, another one of the juniors. Kate wears number 11. And riding out the starting 5 is number 20, Isabel Cole. Isabel is a junior. And there are the Slater girls. on the floor, and we're going to have the playing or singing of our national anthem coming up. So we will pause for that. All right, and there we have it, a nice rendition of the national anthem, and we are just about ready to get this one underway. I want to mention all the girls here for Fairhaven since it's a final home game. Final game we'll be doing. Elizabeth Love mentioned as one of the starters. Oriana Kerr, also Lily Briggs, Madison Perry, Kate Hadwin, Kirsten Parker, Riley Babby, Audrey Perry, Isabel Cole, Brianna Cathcart, and Victoria Kelly. And that's the entire roster. The head coach is Mr. Kyle Wilson. His coaching staff is Dad Jay Wilson, Leo Hutchin, Chad Wilson, Henry Daly, Mike Finnegan, Storm Grattan, and Madeline Egan. Let's mention everybody here on the roster. They all do a great job, and a lot of folks participating in this program just to make it successful. It takes a lot of running parts, Joe.
Did a little homework on the national anthem, Greg. That isn't a recording, but it's done by an alumna from the Slaters, Logan Shattuck, whose dad is, or just retired from the wrestling coach here after many, many years. So does a beautiful job with that.
Yeah, I just mentioned that in the previous games that we had done. We never got her name, so I'm glad you were able to get that. All right, we're ready to go here. The opening tip-off is going to be controlled there first. Looks like by the Fairhaven Slaters. So Slater girls, a team they are familiar with from just a couple of weeks ago. Quarterfinal action here at Fairhaven underway. Slaters will get it over to the right sideline. That's Kate Hadwin with it. Now top of the circle it goes to Madison Perry. And they'll switch off there, working that left side now. Elizabeth Love getting in on it. Love on the left-handed dribble. It's pressured pretty well there with the defense from Hartford. Hartford girls look to be in a zone defense. As Kate Hadwin going to fire one up there from three-point range. That'll come off the rim as a missed shot. And a rebound for Fairhaven, a chance to reset the offense. This time they'll get another three-point shot attempt put up by Lily Briggs. Lily going to miss that one, and the rebound coming down to Madison Willie. And down the floor with it for Hartford. The ball goes quickly to the top of the circle. Willie over to Cameron Brower. Now they work it around to Izzy Sirois. Sirois, one of the sophomores here on this Hartford team. Ball going to the right corner. Now back out on top. Fairhaven girls also, Joe, in a zone defense right here. Just the time of the game. Very early, first minute underway, a little more than a minute. Just try to get a feel for each other's defense here, and ball goes back top of the circle. Madison Willie now working the right side. Kate Hadwin doing a nice job right there on defense. Ball goes over into the corner. A lot of patience here from Hartford. Now Charlotte Jasmine back over to the left side. They're going to be all over Charlotte Jasmine, as we remember her, Joe, from a couple of weeks ago. Excellent basketball player.
Yeah, I like the way she plays. She's very aggressive, and it's all over the floor.
And just a sophomore she is. That's an out of bounds. Charlotte's going to be the inbounder. Charlotte Jasmine puts it in play here for Hartford, and they go back to the top of the circle. Shot fired up, and that'll be off the rim, down to Fairhaven on the rebound.
Here comes Briggs quickly down the floor. She'll give it to Hadwin left side. The three's going to go up by Perry. Nicely done. We haven't seen that from her much this year at all. So the Slaters go up 3-0.
All right, so a couple minutes gone here. Underway first quarter action. Fairhaven at Union High School, quarterfinal action. Slater girls the number 2 seed in this tournament. Now defending against Hartford. Hartford working it over to that right corner. They get it inside to Jasmine. She makes a good quick move right to the basket. That's what you're supposed to do down there. She got fouled.
Foul will go on Perry for the Slaters, her first, team's first. But Jasmine will be at the line. She will shoot a pair.
All right, so Charlotte hits that first one. That's the first point here for Hartford. That comes with 5:47 left to go here in the first quarter. And Charlotte Jasmine's second shot is up, and that one is also good. Full court pressure from Hartford, so they're going to start early with that pressure.
No trouble for Love as she'll get it across. Cole gets it right side. Now Perry will bring it back center. Perry and Love with it out top. Cole gets it again. Cole's got a lane. She's going to go right to the hoop. No good, but a whistle, a foul. She'll shoot. No, they say before shooting. Before her shot, so it'll be Fairhaven's ball out. Underneath.
All right, so the foul is on. Looks like Number 21 going up on the board. That would be Madison Willie will pick up the foul. Nice.
Inbounds pass works well, goes to Hadwin. She'll put it up and in, 5-2 the Slaters.
All right, ball being brought down the floor here now by the Hartford Hurricanes out of Hartford, Vermont, one of the premier program in high school sports in the state of Vermont. Always one of the top football programs. And very good in basketball, too. As Charlotte Jasmine passes off, and now ball goes back. Now they get it right back to Jasmine. Jasmine, excellent ball handler, as you can see, moving with the left hand. Good dribbler with both hands. Into that left corner it goes. We're going to get a shot put up, and this one is Madison Willie. Going to miss the shot. Rebound coming down to the Slaters.
Here comes Love. Cole will get it right side. Pick will be set by Hadwin. Back to Love. Love's going to the hoop, up and good.
Nice job on that.
Somebody missed an assignment there, yeah. I'm not surprised Hartford's going to take a timeout and talk that over. That's 2 trips down the floor, Greg. Fairhaven's had a clear look in an open lane. They missed the last one, but Love made this one count, puts it up and good. So Hartford's gonna try to end that quickly.
And Hartford under first year head coach, Mr. Steve Landon, his assistant coach is Mr. Bill Velu. And we are looking at the Hartford team right now here as we get timeout. It looks like it's going to be a full timeout here on the floor. And we'll spin the camera around over here and just see if we can get in on the Fairhaven team. All right, the ball will be inbounded here in just a moment. So it's going to be put in play here by Hartford. Hartford will bring it down over the half-court line.
Brower and Willie now. Fairhaven still sitting in that zone defense.
All right, ball goes back over to that left corner area, working that left side again. Now they'll kick it back out on top. This is Charlotte Jasmine, top of the circle. Over to the left sideline. And just working it back and forth, trying to get a feel for that Fairhaven defense. Ball goes back top of the circle again here for Hartford. Now they'll bring it over on the right side. It's Paige Trombley controlling it. Now into the right side of the free throw line. That's Willie. Charlotte Jasmine will back out, take that three. And she's all net on that. That's a beautiful shot.
Everything goes through Jasmine on that end of the floor. Here come the Slaters. They try to double the ball, but Love will bring it down, gives it to Cole on the left-hand side. We got a whistle. Jasmine with her first foul. Team second. Fairhaven's ball underneath.
That's referee Pat Whalen there on that call. John Hoagland, the other official, and Kim Levins are your 3 officials for this basketball game. It'll be inbounded here by Fairhaven, so they get ready to put the ball in play here at the sideline.
Bury the trigger. Love goes to the back court to get it. Love will go right side, gives it up to Cole. Back out top, it'll go to Hadwin. Hadwin to drive. She's got a lane, but blocked away by Hartford. Here they come.
And they got a triple team on Kate. That trip down. Oh, there's a turnover at the other end of the floor, picked up by the Slaters.
Fairhaven with numbers. Perry will take it himself. Lays it up and good. 9-5 Fairhaven with the lead. 3:22 to go, period number 1.
All right, ball being brought over the half-court line, controlling it now top of the circle. Hartford's end is Cameron Brower. Brower working over the left side with Madison Willie. Now over to the right side it goes to Paige Trombley. They're just working it around now. Charlotte Jasmine rotates out on top. They get her the ball. She'll take that shot where she just hit that three. This time she misses. And a rebound down to the Slaters.
Breaks the basketball for Fairhaven. Hadwin gets it out top. She'll play catch with Perry. Now Cole from the left side. 3 is up and good.
Well, you got to like what you're seeing here from Fairhaven early going, Joe.
12-5. We saw Fairhaven come out and hit all kinds of threes a couple of nights ago, Greg, and thought it was going to be a blowout, but boy, Middlebury did a very nice job getting back in it.
Yes, they did. That was a really good game for a first-round game. Fairhaven kind of had a little trouble in that second half, but we just had a Charlotte Jasmine bucket good, so we have a score now of 12-7. And what do we have here, an out of bounds?
Yeah, out of bounds. It'll go to Fairhaven. Parker into the ball game for the first time for the Slaters. Briggs and Perry will get it across. Jasmine will pick up Perry. Get the ball to Hadwin left side. Clark has it almost stolen away, but Perry will track it down. Perry will go right side to Briggs. Briggs cut off nicely this time. Good adjustment. It'll go inside to Kelly. Kelly will give it back to Briggs, out top to Perry. There's Hadwin, her three on the way. Good.
And Kate Hadwin all net. And I can't tell you how many times we've seen her do that. She's an excellent shooter.
When it leaves her hand, it's just so smooth.
She is the one they want to go to, as she hit a game winner back a couple of games ago. In the final seconds. All right, there will be a foul underneath. The ball worked underneath into Madison Willie. Madison going up for a shot. Foul on the play, non-shooting foul.
No, shooting foul. Victoria Kelly whistled with her first, and it'll put Willie at the line to shoot the pair. 15-7, 1:36 to go. Period one, the Slaters the lead.
And both teams with some substitutions coming in. Coach Wilson from the Fairhaven bench, Kyle Wilson, Steve Landon, the head coach for Hartford.
Willie didn't get either one. Kelly will get the board. Here comes Briggs. Briggs quickly down the floor to Love. Love looking, lost the ball, kicks it out to Clark. She's got a three, look. No good. Kelly's going to get the board, but stolen away by Jasmine. And here comes Hartford.
Charlotte Jasmine over the half-court line trying to put a fast break together. Does a beautiful job looking out in front of her to Madison Willie.
She can shoot, she can defend, and she can pass.
Willie going in for the right-handed layup now. Ball at the Slater end of the floor, top of the circle.
Briggs with it out top. Briggs in Love. Hadwin's going to get it right side. Hadwin's going to go strong to the hoops. Going to get a 12-footer off. It goes over the back of the rim and back over to go to Hartford, but they're going to throw it away.
That's Jasmine. Charlotte Jasmine got that rebound, tried that fast break. Long look down the floor looking for Haley Van Ness. And that will go out of bounds back to Fairhaven. They'll have it with under a minute left to go here in this first quarter.
Very fast-paced first quarter. Slater's the ball with the 46-second mark. Love has it right side. It'll go to Cole. We'll see if Fairhaven is patient and works for the last shot. Perry has it. Cut off nicely by Hartford. She'll come our side. Clark and Love with 23 seconds. Now it'll go underneath to Perry. Very patient, up and good. And a foul. She'll get the end one.
Very, very well run play right there, and Fairhaven goes up by a 17-9 margin with that bucket. Chance for, as you just said, Joe, three-point play coming maybe from the free throw line.
Boy, your head's on a swivel here with the substitutions from both clubs in and out. It's going to be a fast-paced game. I think both coaches know that they're going to need to rest some players. Kelly's shot is up and good. Made it count. Hartford maybe will get the last look of the quarter.
Victoria Kelly, one of the sophomores here on this Fairhaven team. There's a baseline shot right side, going to hit the side of the backboard. Paige Bailu put up that shot, misses.
13 seconds to Slaters. We'll go underneath to Love. What a beautiful, Love went to Kelly. Love was going to take the shot, saw Kelly wide open, got it off. Went up and good.
Charlotte Jasmine, you just saw let that one go just over the half-court line, maybe just a tad early on that one. She got the rim and came off the rim and away from the basket, and that will end our first quarter. But a very good first quarter for Fairhaven. They lead it by a score of 20-9, so putting up some points here in that first quarter. As we said, that was a Fairhaven win earlier against this Hartford team back on February 14th. The final in that one was 44-40. Fairhaven has about half of those points right now.
When Fairhaven gets the three ball going, Greg, it's tough because they have all five players on the floor can hit the three for the Slaters. So you really can't back off and double anybody. And then when the outside game doesn't work, the Kelly girl comes in off the bench and contributes good minutes for the Slater team. She's gotten some rebounds, and she's scored 3 points. So nicely done off the bench for her.
Yeah, you can see that's maybe got the defense thinking there, the Hartford defense. What are they going to do underneath? I mean, they got those outside shooters, like you said, Joe, when they're going. Opens it up underneath, and they're doing a good job with Kelly in there.
20-9 to score at the end of one. Hartford with possession as they'll bring it in from the far sidelines. You'll see Hartford maybe make a run here, Greg. They talked it over in the huddle and see if they can get something going offensively.
All right, the ball going to be inbounded here by Izzy Sarah. To Jasmine, they'll work it over right side now. Paige Trombley takes it into the right corner. Nothing down there. We'll get it back out on top, reset the offense. Now Jasmine working with it. Good defensive pressure on her. You know, Fairhaven, that's got to be part of the defensive game plan, just to do everything you can against Charlotte Jasmine. Back to Jasmine, almost got pocket picked there. They recover the ball. Paige Trombley. Now back to Paige Trombley, pass it off. Now back to Jasmine. And right side of the free throw line. Shot put up there. Thought maybe a foul on that one. No call on that one, but
she did as well. The Slaters will bring it down, though. Perry and Briggs. Briggs has got a step, kicks it off to Love. Her three on the way, no good. Loose ball rebound, taken down by Hartford.
That's Paige Trombley on the rebound. Charlotte Jasmine hustles it down over the half-court line. Good job, Fairhaven defense. They get back very quickly. They're not getting beat down the floor at all. So Fairhaven right there in their zone defense makes Hartford have to reset that offense. So they'll set up back top of the circle. Haley Vanas. Now to Charlotte Jasmine. Kate Hadwin comes out on her, but she's able to flip a shot right over the top of Kate's head and in for the two.
First club to score in the second period, 20-11 the Slaters. Here comes Briggs. Briggs will give it to Perry out top. They'll reverse the ball to Love. Cole wants it, but they'll have to bring it back to Briggs. Her three is on the way. That one goes short, but Love will chase the rebound down. Cole will get another three up and good.
I tell you said it earlier. They got some shooters here on Fairhaven, and they're all on the mark. Then tonight we've seen a lot of all-net shots. 23-11 is our score. With that bucket, ball goes back to the top of the Hartford circle. And we have a whistle, and looks like we're going to have a foul here.
You're going to have a hold on Briggs trying to detour Jasmine from going to the hoop.
All right, so we'll have the ball inbounded here just in front of the Fairhaven bench. As you can see, that'll be Charlotte Jasmine will be the inbounder. Fairhaven on defense here, waiting for the ball to be put in play. It is, goes top of the circle. And it's Cameron Brower. Passed off right back to Brower. She'll run the point position over to the right side. She tries to go on the pass to Haley Vanas.
Briggs doing a nice job on her. Deflected it out of bounds, but she read that play, went for the steal, but it goes out of bounds.
All right, Jasmine inbounds it. Ball goes back top of the circle to Van Ness. Now back to Jasmine. Get a cutter going into the middle in the paint there. Nobody open. Ball goes back top of the circle.
Boy, Brower thought about the three there, but now it is picked by, tough break. Briggs got the steal, but then it got loose, and she's going to be whistled with her second foul. She'll have to go to the bench, take a seat. Kelly will come back in. 5:44 in the first half, and Briggs has to go take a seat. 23-11, Fairhaven with the lead.
All right, Charlotte Jasmine's going to inbound it on defense. There was Madison Perry. Ball goes back to Jasmine. She'll reset the offense, top of the circle. Now over to the right side of that, or left side, I should say. Now back out on top. Fairhaven again stays in that zone defense. Jasmine trying to work it down low, right side of the basket. Gets a shot over the top of Briggs, or Perry, that is. Misses. Fairhaven with a rebound.
Cole got the boards. Love will bring it right side. There's Kelly wide open, up and good. So Hartford's going to have to make an adjustment there.
Well, Fairhaven doing a great job working that inside game here. As Hartford girls coming out, top of the circle. It's Vanessa. Now back over to the right side to Cameron Brower. Now they go right back to Jasmine. Jasmine gets a triple team on her down low, kicks it out for a shot left side. That was a nice play. Well done. Haley Vanessa is able to drop that in for the two.
Vanessa with a nice looking shot, 25-13. The Slaters. Cole's going to get the three up, no good. Loose ball, it'll be pulled down by Hartford. Jasmine will set the offense as she brings it across herself.
All right, we're coming down to 4.5 minutes left to go here in the half. Ball gets loose on the Hartford end of the floor, recovered by Hartford. Charlotte Jasmine doing some nice ball handling right down the middle in front of the free throw line. Gets a shot off, misses. Victoria Kelly showing some nice hustle there. Did she save it?
Yeah, actually, Jasmine reached in to steal it, knocked it out of bounds. So Fairhaven will get possession.
All right, so we have 4:25 left to go here in the first half, and Hartford waiting on. They started with some full court pressure. They're backing off on that. Fairhaven will bring it down the floor.
Love and Perry. Perry now reverses it. It'll go to Cole. Hadwin wants it, but again they go underneath to Kelly. Kicks it back out to Hadwin. Back to Kelly. Missed it. Got it herself. Up. No good, but a foul. That may be on Jasmine. No, it'll go on 21, Trombley. No, right. Willie, I'm sorry.
All right, so we will have Victoria Kelly on the line. She's had a nice half here, and she's got a chance to add to that right now from the free throw line.
Shot is up and no. If that scoreboard is correct, that's 3 on Willie here with 4 minutes to go in the second period.
We'll see if we can get a look at that at halftime here, Mick.
Kelly 1 or 2. The Slaters double them up 26-13. We're at the 4-minute mark in the second period.
All right, ball over the half-court line right now. Hartford working with it. Fairhaven falls back into their zone defense. Going to get a right-side shot. That'll be a beauty right there. Cameron Brower, senior guard, just drills 1 for 3 on that.
That was a 3. She has a nice shot. That's the second time I've seen her put the ball up and it go very smooth to the hoop. Fairhaven's ball out as Hartford knocked it out.
All right, so it's going to be inbounded here. Looks like by Madison Perry. Going to put it in play.
Perry will go to Cole underneath. Back they go to Kelly. Her shot up and good.
Yep, that's going to be a problem for Hartford tonight for sure.
She's having quite a first half for the Slaters, 28-16.
All right, Hartford trying to come up with an answer to that, and they get another three-point shot off at their end of the floor. Kaylee Van Ness put that one up. Now we get a battle for the rebound in the paint.
Possession arrow is going to go to the Slaters. The Hartford club is gassed. They're chasing Fairhaven. They're working so hard to get points, and the ball's just not falling for them. There's Cole, the basketball. Her 12-footer up and good. Yeah, another timeout by Hartford. Coach is not liking what he's seeing. He's going to take a full.
And the head coach here for Hartford is Mr. Steve Landon. Landon knows he's got his hands full with his Fairhaven team tonight. Let's swing the camera right over here. We have the Fairhaven team with Coach Wilson and
30-16 to score. Fairhaven on top. And both clubs going to talk it over and try to. Hartford certainly got to do something with that inside with the Kelly girl. She's just owning them. And when she doesn't get the shot, she gets fouled or she gets her own rebound. So
I'll tell you, you got kind of a multifaceted game you're looking at here for Fairhaven. As you mentioned, you got Fairhaven has some shooters that, we know Kate Hadwin for sure has drilled a few, so they really got to watch out for her. Then you got that inside game, and it's more of a one-dimensional game sometimes we're looking at here from Hartford. Definitely Charlotte Jasmine is their go-to player.
Everything goes through her. Coach Wilson felt that the Slaters had a letdown against Middlebury in the second half, and certainly was not happy with the second half performance. So you can see that they've come out with some fire here in the first half.
All right, and we have this is quarterfinal action, so you definitely feel that in this ball game here tonight. You win, you move on, which would be a trip to the Barry Auditorium for whoever wins this one here tonight. And the losers will obviously loser will finish up their season here tonight. All right, Hartford going to inbound the ball after we had that timeout, which is over with, and the ball at the Hurricane end of the floor. Gabby Gardner new in there, number 24. She's the one handling it there. For just a moment, ball goes over to Cameron Brower, over to Jasmine, left sideline, one side of the court to the other, over to the right side now into the corner. No room for a shot there. Ball comes back out here for Hartford. Hartford being very patient this possession. Gardner now top of the circle, a little back and forth with Cameron Brower. And work it over to Haley Van Ness. So Fairhaven just waiting here as this Hartford team just trying to find a little bit of a seam in that zone defense. Losing a lot of time here, Joe.
They are losing a lot of time. And with only 2:24 to go in the half, Jasmine needs to, somebody needs to go to the hoop. There's the three up and good.
Well, the patience paid off. It was Haley Van Ness, that finally got enough room for a shot. She said, I'll take that three, and hits that bucket to make it a 30-19 advantage Fairhaven.
Hadwin the basketball. Cole now Love's three is on the way. No good, but Kelly's going to chase it down. They'll give it to Perry. Perry will reset. Hadwin gets it. Hadwin drives, pulls it back out top, and they'll have to come out. Well, before anything happens, a whistle, there's a trip and a foul. Only the second team foul on Hartford. It'll be Fairhaven's ball out underneath.
All right, and the clock shows we have less than 2 minutes left to go here in the half. This seems like a really quick game.
Yeah, you can tell the players are running. Not many fouls called, and ball will come in from Perry for the Slaters. Way out, it'll come to Hadwin. Hadwin will survey the situation. Gives it back to Cole. Cole on the right side. Killed the dribble. It's got to come out top to Perry. Perry will reverse the basketball now. Oh, they're going to lose it out of bounds.
And looking over to that left sideline to Elizabeth Love. And got a right behind her, out of bounds. All right, back to Hartford, 1:39 left to go here in the half. Fairhaven back waiting. The only defensive pressure, full court pressure we've seen was in that early part of the game. And now ball inbounded by Hartford, top of the circle. It's Gabby Gardner. And they try to go inside. I'm not sure what that was exactly, but it's going to be taken away and down the court by Madison Perry for Fairhaven.
Madison the basketball, gives it up to Hadwin now. Tries to set the pick. Hadwin will go back to Love. Love backs it out. It's got Cole right side. Cole now a step to the hoops. Going to go hard. No good. A whistle? No whistle. No foul. Hartford with the boards. And then out of frustration, Cole commits the foul. So third team foul for the Slaters. 1:06 to go in the first half. 30-19. Fairhaven to lead. Hartford the ball.
All right, so we're approaching the 1 minute mark left to go here in this first half. Packed gymnasium tonight, as you might expect, for the final basketball game on this floor of this season. This is quarterfinal action. Fairhaven girls against Hartford, and Hurricanes right side shot. That's a three-pointer, I believe, but Cameron Brower.
That was a three, a second three in a row for Brower. 30-22, so after all that, Hartford's only down by 8, 43 seconds to go. Hadwin with the basketball, kicks it up to Perry, or to Kelly. Kelly lays it up and good.
Nice job by Kate Hadwin. Nice assist into Kelly, who's having an excellent first half. Hartford quickly down the floor with it. Fairhaven just as quickly back on defense. Ball goes over to the left sideline. Haley Van Ness now into the paint in the middle. They got a shot put up in front. That was a good look at it, and a good attempt by Gardner. Misses the shot.
Okay, 16 seconds. The Slaters will bring it down. Love with 13. Wants to drive, kicks it back out to Hadwin with 10. Hadwin gets it with 8. Back it'll go to Love. Hadwin gets it back with 5. Her three on the way. No. Now we'll see if Hartford has time to get a shot off. They will not.
All right, so a very good first half, very quick first half. And it's going to be a double-digit lead for Fairhaven going into the locker room here. As you can see on the scoreboard, it's Fairhaven 32, Hartford 22 at the half. And there are your officials. And, Joe, that was a really good, fun first half to watch.
Quick, clean, good basketball. This thing's not over. This one will be a good one, second half.
We were talking about how the first round game was an excellent game, a win for Fairhaven, but they struggled a little bit in that second half, and that was a very good team. Not a high-seeded team from Middlebury, so Middlebury was a real surprise in that first round, but Fairhaven did pull that out, and I would imagine they're going to think a little differently about this third quarter. All right, so a packed house here on hand. As we said, this is the playoffs, and it's a quarter final action here at Fairhaven High School. Greg McCormick along with Joe Howard, and we'll have some, hopefully some stats here coming up in just a moment. Halftime Fairhaven High School, Fairhaven, Vermont, quarterfinal postseason play underway at Fairhaven. The Slater girls, as we said, the number 2 seed coming in here tonight, taking on number 7 Hartford, and we have halftime, 32-22. Joe has our halftime stats to check for us.
We'll do the Slaters first, Greg. Total of 32 points. Love with 2. Maddie Perry with 5, Hadwin with 5, Cole with 8. And how about this? Victoria Kelly, 12 points to lead the Slaters. Slaters get 20 in the first period. They get 12 in the second period. for a total of 32. For Hartford, their club, Jasmine, 9 points. Brower with 2 threes for a total of 6. Madison Willie with 2, and Vanessa with 5. They got 9 the first period, 13 the second. So the Slaters outscore them 20-9 in period number 1. But Hartford answers and outscores the Slaters by 1 in the second period, 13-12. Scoring provided by Wally Fabian, which we really appreciate Wally all year here. He's helped us out.
All right, so very interesting second quarter there for sure. It seemed, you just feel the tempo of the game, that it was a Fairhaven quarter, but scoring-wise, they were outscored by 1 point. So we have halftime here once again, 32-22. That lead built pretty much in the first quarter, obviously, for Fairhaven. I expect we'll see a good, quick second half, Joe, if the first half was any indication.
Yeah, and you know where I stand all of the time with these games. I love to see the third period start. I like to see the first 4 minutes. I like to see the adjustments the coaches make. So we're Hartford certainly has to do something underneath with Fairhaven's size, and Fairhaven's just got to play good defense, continue to play good defense.
A lot of games happening in this Division II throughout the state of Vermont tonight. As we said, there's 8 teams left. And as of this weekend, there'll be 4 left, and those 4 will go to the Barrie Auditorium for the semis. Kind of like, it's interesting looking at Fairhaven's side of the bracket. They got this Hartford game tonight. Whoever wins this, the 3 teams, 3-seed Lamoille still alive, but Spalding was an upset winner. That must have been a little bit of a surprise for the Mount Abe club, as they lost that one. Mount Abe was a 6th seed, and Spalding will advance, and obviously they'll have to try to do that again, pull another upset if they want to go to the Barrie Auditorium. But the number 1 team, North Country, these are all unknowns to us. We have not seen any of that. Enosburg is playing at North Country tonight, and number 5, Linden, is at number 4, Harwood. So that's what's left. Should be some good basketball all over the state of Vermont.
So really the only upset, the big upset, was Spalding. Everybody else is in the top 8 of the teams that are left. So that's the way it typically should play out. The seeds are done throughout the year. Everybody knows where everybody is. So Spalding really the only upset so far.
And just a quick word about the basketball that we have here in Rutland County as we sit here tonight. There's a game going on in West Rutland. West Rutland girls are the, I believe, number 2 seed behind number 1 Long Trail. They're playing Leland and Gray. I'm not sure. I think they were 7, somewhere in there. But a very good ball team there under Coach Serrani over there in West Rutland playing tonight.
Pony girls still in it.
Yeah, they have.
Cool. Yeah.
They got to face. They defeated MSJ last night, but number 1 Long Trail.
Yeah.
So that is the number 1 team in D4, and then West Rutland the number 2 team, and then also the Rutland girls have had a nice late run as well.
Rutland girls have had a sensational year, and nice to see that. They've played very, very, very well.
Well, we did have a lot of good basketball teams that we saw here throughout the season. As we have halftime, 32-22 is our score. Second half action coming up.
Thank you.
Halftime just about over with. It's Fairhaven 32 and Hartford, out of Hartford, Vermont, Hartford High School 22. The second meeting of these 2 teams this year. This game happens to be unique because it's quarterfinal playoff action. Greg McCormick along with Joe Howard, and we saw a real good first half. Again, Joe, a quick first half, and we'll see what this third quarter, your favorite quarter, looks like.
Possession arrow will go to Hartford as we get underway. 32-22, the 10-point Slater lead. And we'll let some fans get back into their seats here before we get started. Full house, as we said earlier. Warm in here, too. And you can tell the players are feeling the warmth on the floor.
All right, Hartford will be working our left side basket here in this second half as the ball goes top of the circle. Over into the left corner it goes. Back over to the right side. Now they work it inside to Jasmine. She just got that one nicely blocked. Good defense by Isabel Cole on that. Hartford with a rebound. Another chance they get it right back to Jasmine. Tied up again. So they are all over her. They know that is the key to their defense right there. Fairhaven doing a good job on Charlotte Jasmine here tonight.
Cole made a nice defensive block on that end of the floor. Jasmine got it back, but they tied her up quickly. Possession arrow to the Slaters, and here comes Perry. Perry will start the offense for the first time, second half for the Slaters. Briggs will get it center of the floor. Hadwin working hard, kicks it back to Cole. Cole will reverse it. Briggs gets it again. Love with it this time. Love will give it to Hadwin. Hadwin wants to drive. They cut her off nicely. It'll go back out to Perry. There's Cole, left side. Cole back to Perry. Perry with it. Will reverse it. It'll go to Hadwin. Her three on the way. Got it.
A red-hot Kate Hadwin on that one again. Just perfectly lining those shots up there. Jasmine will give it up. Left side over to Sirois. Izzy Sirois. Now back to Jasmine. Nice spinning move. Good ball handling there in the middle, right in front of the free throw line. She lets one go, misses, and it is Isabel Cole there with the rebounds.
Here comes Love. Love will give it to Cole now. Cole looks. Briggs gets it right side. Briggs has got a lane. Kicks it back out, though. It'll go to Perry. Perry will go to Love. Out top to Hadwin. Her three on the way. Short this time. It won't be saved. Hartford will bring it in.
All right, so some definitely good outside shooting. We've seen that over the years. I was a good Fairhaven. The Kaludi girl there a few years ago was a shooter very much like that. All right, top of the circle here at the other end of the floor, it's Paige Trombley. Now into the free throw line, goes left side over to Madison Willie. Now they'll work it back out on top to Cameron Brower. And what do we got, out of bounds?
Yeah, Brower had it tipped out of bounds, but it goes off of Hartford, and it'll be Fairhaven's ball.
Good timeout.
Hartford was trying to call a timeout. Coach Wilson thought that it should have been play on, but referee's going to award timeout, and it'll be Fairhaven's ball after the timeout.
All right, so there will be timeout here on the floor. Again, an excellent crowd here tonight for this game at Fairhaven High School, which again will be the last game on this floor till next season. The boys had a nice run. We're March 1st today as we speak, just for the record.
There'll be pitchers and catchers in this gym in 2 weeks. It'll be a whole different sport.
Yeah, we'll get a little bit of a warm-up here. It's been cold the last few days, but be good to see some baseball coming up springtime. All right, timeout over with, at least for the Fairhaven girls, as they get their five back out there.
Yeah, they don't have anything to say anyways, Greg. Coach Wilson wanted it, wanted the momentum to stay on the Slater's side and get the ball in and get down the floor, but Hartford wanted to talk it over. They get the timeout. It'll be Slater's ball. No, it won't be Slater's ball. I'm sorry, it'll be Hartford's ball.
All right, so just a couple of minutes gone here in this third quarter. Charlotte Jasmine will be inbounding it. Charlotte's been a lot of fun to watch. The two games that we've seen, excellent ball player, just a sophomore, so you'll be hearing a lot about her. A little give and go back to Charlotte.
They're doubling on her in the second half. Every time down the floor, they're doubling on her as soon as she touches the ball. Wide open. Cole from Perry lays it up, uncontested, 37-22. Slater's by 15 now.
All right, ball at the Hartford end of the floor, goes into the right corner, right to Jasmine underneath. Gets behind the defense, able to get that shot off. And right off the glass for the two. Makes it 37-24 now with that Charlotte Jasmine bucket.
Perry and Hadwin now will play some catch. Hadwin center of the floor. Coles gets it, shoots the three, good.
Yeah, if you're Hartford and you're on defense, you don't really know what to do when you're seeing everybody hit those shots, and then you know that they're going to go inside if we come out there. All right, there's a steal turnover.
Hadwin got the steal, brings it down herself right to the lane, throws up the shot. No, Cole will get the boards, but it's stripped away by Hartford.
All right, Fairhaven getting back quickly on defense. Pass over the line is intercepted, stolen by the Fairhaven girls. Madison Perry coming up with that.
Now we'll see if Fairhaven will settle in and try to work something offensively. Perry gets it. Briggs gets it now, center of the floor. Briggs and Love. Hadwin wants it. Left side gets it. Pick set by Love. Hadwin backs it out. Hadwin will give it back to Love. She'll bring it, reverse the ball. Perry wants it and gets it.
All right, Maddie Perry out on top, just working around with it. Fairhaven taking their time. They can be patient, holding on to that nice lead here at this moment.
Love with it. Will go back to Briggs. Yeah, going to whistle. Took a little quick step there. Got whistled for the foul. Slaters will make some substitutions. Kelly into the game now, along with Clark. 40-24. Fairhaven with the lead. almost halfway through period number 3.
All right, Fairhaven girls back waiting on defense. And the Hartford girls will walk it down over the half-court line. Izzy Surratt over the half-court to Charlotte Jasmine. Ball goes into Willie into the free throw line. Now Van Ness working with it to Charlotte Jasmine. Gets her pocket pick. Good job on defense right there. Lily Briggs knocked it away. And a long pass down to the Fairhaven end of the floor. Gets knocked out of bounds, and we'll see who the possession is.
It'll be Fairhaven. Hartford knocked it out. Fairhaven's going to take a timeout, Greg, here. 4-minute mark here, first period of the second half, so third period. Slayers by 16, and Fairhaven going to make some changes. They're going to bring their bigger lineup in now.
All right, and there's that across the way. I'll just give you a shot here on camera of the Fairhaven rooting section over there. They do a great job cheering their team on every year. And there they are in all kinds of different colors over there across the way.
They do make it interesting. They have a lot of fun here.
And just a lot of fun coming to Fairhaven High School, and just great sports fans over here over the years. Across the way, as you can see, quarterfinal action fills up the bleachers here tonight on both sides. As we are into the postseason here, a few of our local teams left, and this is one of them. And certainly we wish good luck to all of our teams, area teams. West Rutland playing at home tonight, one of the top seeds in Division 4. A lot of people think that West Rutland team's probably one of the, certainly, I mean, they are one of the top teams in the state of Vermont in any division.
Yes, yep, absolutely, and they are. Slater's the ball, they'll trigger. Perry wants to get it out top. Going to have to hurry. Does get it to Cole. Cole with it, resets it out top to Clark. Now Briggs wants it, gets it. Perry center of the floor. Perry will give it back to Cole. Briggs wants it. Briggs, Fairhaven being patient, but it's stolen away.
And Charlotte Jasmine on a fast break down the floor. Briggs on her, but Charlotte gets right to the basket with it. Excellent shot. Right side, right-handed shot, left side of the basket in for the 2.
They close to 14. Fairhaven the ball. Jasmine all over Clark, but she'll get the ball. Now Jasmine does commit the foul, the reach-in foul. First team's foul, and Fairhaven will bring it out near sidelines.
All right, so Coach Wilson getting back to his bench there. A couple of new players coming in. See Elizabeth Love coming back in there. Kate Hadwin was out for a moment. She's back in. Ball inbounded to Kate.
Underneath he'll go to Kelly. Kelly in traffic, up and good. Instant impact by Victoria Kelly for the Slaters.
All right, here's Charlotte Jasmine over the half-court line. Going to slow it up just a little bit. Fairhaven defense waiting. Charlotte calling out a play signal. Tried to go to the free throw line. That got loose. Almost picked up there by Kate Hadwin, but recovered by Hartford. Now we get a whistle and a foul.
Hadwin with the foul for the Slaters. Teams first here in the second half. Jasmine will bring it in.
All right, very quickly, ball goes back top of the circle. Reset that offense. Haley Van Ness over to Charlotte Jasmine for 3. Wow, that was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, she can shoot it. There's no doubt about that. The Slaters the basketball, 2:50 mark. Briggs will shoot the 3. Rimming in and out, Jasmine to clear. She's looking to push.
And Charlotte trying to get the ball down in under the basket. Cutting under the hoop was Gabby Gardner. And Gabby not able to get to that pass. Goes out of bounds with about 2:42 left to go here in this third quarter. 42-29 is our score.
Briggs will take a seat for the Slaters. Love and Clark will have the basketball. Now Perry, they backed off her right to the hoop.
Well, definitely you're looking at a Fairhaven team that's firing on all cylinders right now.
And then Hartford turns the ball over quickly down the floor. Errant pass goes out of bounds. So every time they make a little bit of run, the Slaters will answer. And they keep the 15-point lead here, 2:20 mark, period 3. Clark the basketball. Hadwin gets it right side. Hadwin's picked up by Jasmine, has to give it back to Clark. Hadwin again. Hadwin will bring it center of the floor. Got the drive to step. Up and good.
That was a nice move as she drove right around Charlotte Jasmine, showing her good left-handed dribbling skills there, and hits the bucket. Now Jasmine trying to do the same thing at the other end of the floor, drive strong to the basket. Charlotte Jasmine, it looks like, just got fouled.
Got fouled by Perry. That's Perry's second, Slater's second of the period. So it's tough to defend the Hadwin girl because she shoots it so well from 3 points. And then if you go out on her, she can beat you with that fast step and go to the hoop, as she demonstrated there.
All right, so a couple of free throws coming for Charlotte Jasmine. And just missed the first one. Under 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Charlotte will get one more. She is an excellent shooter. As you see, nice backspin on that. Good foul shooting form there. All net for that one.
Now it'll be Hartford will pick up the full court. Love will break it, however, though. It'll go to Kelly, to Cole. Cole's three up, no good. Loose ball. Kelly knocked it over to Briggs, who's back into the ball game. Cole get another look at a three, no. Kelly knocks it again, but this time it'll go out of bounds.
All right, so out at the sideline, possession is Hartford. They'll bring it down the floor with 1:38 left to go here in the third quarter. It's Madison Perry coming back into the ball game. A chance for Victoria Kelly to come out and get a rest.
Boy, she's been an impact this evening.
All right, Hartford girls, Cameron Brower now top of the circle over the half-court line to Izzy Sirois. Now Gabby Gardner with it. Back over to the right sideline it goes to Brower. Good ball movement here by Hartford. Good adjustment by the Fairhaven defense in the middle. We're going to have a whistle, a call that they don't like. I'm not sure what it is exactly.
Wow, they're going to whistle Cole for the foul. Nobody liked that.
No, that wasn't one of the more popular calls of the night, but we'll have we were having Gardner line up at the free throw line to shoot.
No, only the second, third team foul, so it'll be Hartford's ball underneath.
All right, Hartford inbounding it from the baseline. Ball in play comes top to Cameron Brower. Approaching the 1 minute mark left to go. Then we get a drive to the basket. And Charlotte Jasmine tried to drive around Lily Briggs, and Lily might be getting a foul, blocking foul.
Yeah, that's three on her as well. She took a shot to the stomach, knocked the air out of her. She's going to come take it. Oh, she's not going to get in the sub in time before the ball goes into play. But the Slaters will bring the rebound down. Jasmine commits the foul. That's going to be three on her as well.
All right, so all kinds of adjustment happening out here on the court, and it'll be Elizabeth Love for Fairhaven to inbound it here, and we have Hartford going back to full court pressure here.
With all that being said, it's still 46-30 at the minute mark in the third period. The Slaters will lead the ball. Perry down the floor, puts the shot up, no. Kelly tried to get the boards. Jasmine will clear it for Hartford.
And here comes Charlotte hustling it down the floor. Going to get it to Gabby Gardner. Gabby lining up that three-point shot, a little wide right of the basket. And that will go out of bounds. It's a missed shot with 50 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 46-30 is our score. Fairhaven leading. And Hartford back waiting on defense. They use the pressure a little here and there and then shut it off this time, and Fairhaven will bring it over the half-court line.
The Slaters with 40 seconds. Cole will kill the dribble. Hadwin comes over to pick it up. Hadwin wants to go left side. Swings it back over to Love. Love center of the floor. Love wants to drive, has to kick it out top to Cole. Love gets it back. Hadwin's three on the way. No good. Again cleared by Hartford.
That one halfway down and came back out. Charlotte Jasmine pass over to that left sideline. There's a shot. That should be good for Izzy Sirois.
4-3. So they close to 13. 11 seconds. The Slaters the ball. 7 seconds. It'll be Hadwin. Hadwin with 5 seconds. Gives it back to Love. Gonna whistle. Yeah, travel. Turn the ball over. So Slaters don't get the final shot. 2.5 seconds. We'll see if Hartford can get a look.
All right, Charlotte Jasmine right there, number 4, going to inbound for Hartford. Should be enough time to get a shot off. If they can find somebody open to get it in. Charlotte waving to one of her teammates to come up. There it is, and there is your shot. And not the best angle on it. Madison Willie took that last shot off the glass. And that will end our third quarter. So good 3 quarters of basketball, 46-33.
So a 10-point lead at halftime for the Slaters. They close out the third period leading by 13.
So just a little quick math. It was a Fairhaven quarter scoring-wise. That second quarter there scoring-wise belonged to Hartford. And we have 8 minutes going back up on the board in somebody's final 8 minutes of their season. That's barring an overtime. But a very good job here by the Fairhaven team. Made some good adjustments here, and Hartford having a hard time adjusting to that. That's the inside and outside game both working here tonight.
Greg, what was the score of the first game?
I got it written down here somewhere.
40 something.
Let me find my paper here. It was back on the 14th, that Valentine's Day, 44-40.
44-40. So looks like both clubs will score over that. Fairhaven already has. We'll see. I'm assuming Hartford will as well.
Yeah, much different than what we saw the other night. I mean, Fairhaven did get the win against Middlebury, but they definitely struggled tonight. I don't see that, but we have one more quarter to go.
Yep, we sure do, and we'll see how it plays out. Hartford will start the quarter with possession.
All right, ball inbounded here by Hartford, top of the circle. They'll get it into the free throw line, and we'll have a tie up there at the foul line.
Fairhaven trapping the ball, and they will get possession now as they tie it up. It'll be Fairhaven's ball. Hartford will pick them up full court.
All right, so the ball will be inbounded against full court press, as you just said, Joe. Everybody across the way are Fairhaven fans on their feet, as they usually are.
Love and Cole. Cole gets it left side. It'll go to Hadwin. Hadwin the basketball. Perry wanted underneath. They cut her off nicely. Now Love will reload. Briggs back into the ball game. Will start things up. Hadwin, the pick is set for her, but she has to back it out. Briggs will pick it up. Hadwin gets it, goes to the hoop. No good. Rebound Hartford.
All right, so here come the Hurricanes over the half-court line. Fairhaven, good job getting back quickly on defense. That's Jasmine with it on the left-handed dribble. Charlie gets to the free throw line. Tried to split that defense right there. There might be a little tripping. Well, there's definitely a foul.
Going to call it on Briggs, her fourth. So just that could play. That could play into a little bit of trouble for the Slaters.
It's not a foul.
All right, so Charlotte Jasmine getting ready to inbound here. Fairhaven still with that 13-point lead, 46-33.
Kelly will come back into the game for the Slaters.
Ball goes back top of the circle. They'll work it over the right side. That's Paige Valou. Now to Charlotte Jasmine. Lets one go from the baseline right side. A little 10-foot floater there. Not going to go. Kate Hadwin with the rebound. This is Kate down the floor with it on the fast break.
Fairhaven should, well, no. I was going to say Fairhaven should be content to wind some clock, Greg. But Hadwin gets it. They backed off her. You got her take that shot. She does. Makes it count a three. 49-33 to Slaters.
All right, Hartford trying to answer that. This trip down the floor. Cameron Brower with it left side. Over to Jasmine over on that left sideline. Jasmine tries to drive in baseline. Flips a pass underneath. Gabby Gardner got a shot off underneath. Misses. The rebound taken, at least initially, by Fairhaven, but lost. And it was Jasmine came up with it underneath. It goes back up for the two.
Hartford now applying the full court press. A whistle and a foul, Hartford. First team foul for Hartford. Fairhaven's ball out near the sideline. Almost 2 minutes gone here in the fourth period. The Slaters lead by 14.
All right, so we'll have an inbound here right in front of the Fairhaven bench at the sideline.
Call the ball underneath to Kelly. Kelly's turning around jumper again.
I tell you, Madison Willie was right on her defensively, just could not stop that shot.
Career night for Victoria Kelly for the Slaters.
All right, top of the Hartford circle, it is Paige Trombley. Now over to the right side, Brower. And back over into the corner to Madison Willie. Willie working with it, looking inside. Everybody covered in there pretty much. Goes back out on top. Now they'll take that shot out on top. That's a three-point attempt. And that went off the rim, no good. Cameron Brower took the shot, battled for the rebound, and it's going to be Fairhaven coming down with it. Now it's Cole, Isabel Cole. Now Fairhaven can kind of relax a little bit maybe.
I said that last time, how did it work out? Love the basketball. Hadwin gets it. Hadwin, center of the floor. Hadwin will give it back out top to Cole. Cole and Perry. Perry with it. Very patient this time. Cole underneath to Kelly. Her spin move is up and good.
Wow, she's doing a nice job in there with that low post position there, playing it perfectly tonight. Moving that pit of a foot very nicely, making herself a shot. All right, ball underneath the Hartford basket. They got to kick it back outside to get their shot off. That's Cameron Brower, took the shot, misses.
Love will bring the board down. They hound her, but she'll get it across. Hadwin gets it left side. Cole now, Love. Love behind the stripe. Perry gets it. They wanted this time to slow it down. Hadwin will shoot the three. No good, loose ball. Hartford with it, 53-35. Fairhaven the lead. We're almost halfway through the fourth period.
Jasmine kicks it back behind her. Now the ball going over to the right sideline.
Good pressure by Hadwin. Forces Hartford to dribble the ball out of bounds. Fairhaven will keep it, and they're going to take a timeout now.
All right, well, a good couple of minutes here. A good first half of the fourth quarter for Fairhaven, extending that lead 53-35. As we see the Slaters meeting with their bench coaches. Head coach Kyle Wilson, assistant coach his dad Jay Wilson, again assistant coach Leo Hutchins, Chad Wilson, Henry Daly there on the sideline. We talked about it before, Joe, a lot of coaching experience right there on that sideline.
Slaters playing pretty good ball the second half of this evening's game. Hartford's not playing bad basketball, Greg. Just Fairhaven has just had all the answers this evening.
And their point total is, we talked about, a little bit more than it was in that first meeting. As, some nights, as we both know, that you get in some of these games, you don't maybe necessarily have your your best game going, and if you can get out with a win, that's a good thing.
Yeah, this time of the year too. That's everybody's 0-0 when they get started, and all you need is a bad night, a long bus ride, cold shooting, whatever, and get beat. But Fairhaven seems to have this in control.
All right, so the timeout over with. The Hartford girls come back out first. Now the Fairhaven girls, and we're approaching the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. As Fairhaven will be inbounding. Looks like Kate Hadwin's going to be the inbounder here.
Trombley will put pressure on her, and Hartford will come up and pick up at half court. Hadwin will get it into Perry.
Got a full court man-to-man now?
Yep, and it'll be hounded by Hartford. Perry is. It'll go to Hadwin. Hadwin to Cole. Back to Hadwin. Just 4-minute mark in the ball game. 53-35 to Slaters. Love with it. Cole gets it. Cole will reverse it to Perry. Fairhaven has nothing to rush here. Greg, they'll take their time. Love out top. She's fouled. Only the second team foul. Fairhaven's ball out far sidelines. Hartford's going to have to foul. They're going to have to foul a couple more times relatively quick, Greg, in case they get into the extended game routine and try to put Fairhaven at the line.
All right, so Kate Hadwin getting ready to put the ball back in play here again for Fairhaven, and she does that.
Cole will get it. Cole is fouled, and not a bad foul.
No, you're right on that. That was immediate.
Surwa commits the foul.
All right, so Kate Hadwin will again try to put it in play.
Hadwin brings it out to Love. Love and Perry now will play some catch. Love has to reverse it. It'll go to Cole. Hadwin gets it. 3:37. Hadwin with it. Hadwin will bring it back out top. Love and Hadwin. Now we got another foul out top. Actually driving to the hoop, so still not a bad foul. Third team foul for Hartford. They're going to have to commit one more, and then the following one will put the Slaters at the line.
Oh, look at the nice hand here from Victoria Kelly.
Yeah, she certainly earned it this evening. 3:28 to go in the ball game. Perry wants to bring it in, got to come way out top to Cole. Cole is going to be very patient. Hadwin gets it. Fairhaven almost near half-court line now. No reason to go hard to the hoop. Breaks back into the ball game. Love has it. I'm surprised Hartford don't come up and foul her there. We're at the 3-minute mark. Hadwin with it. had one behind the back. Brings it up, gives it to Love. Love the basketball. Perry wants it. Briggs will get it. Now Perry gets it.
Well, reach in there.
Almost stolen away by Jasmine, but she commits a foul. Her fourth, team's fourth.
All right, I think I heard somebody yell for a timeout there.
Hartford did. They want to talk it over. We're under 3 minutes. The Slaters 53, Hartford 35.
And that is the Hartford team, the Hartford girls you're looking at here, as they know the time is running out on their season here very quickly. They have 2:56 left to go here in this basketball game, and a full house on hand for this quarterfinal matchup here tonight. And once again, as we mentioned at the start of the game, that the other two teams in this bracket, you have Fairhaven Hartford here, the 2 seed, Fairhaven 7 seed Hartford. The other half is Lamoille. They're a 3 seed, and then number 11 is Spalding. Spalding was an upset winner. So that is the winner of that game is who the winner of this game will be playing.
See Coach Prenovo and his wife Nancy up in the Birds Cage watching the game tonight. Nice to see Coach around the high school.
Let me see if I can get a shot there. There you are, Hall of Fame boys basketball coach, Bob Prenovost and his wife.
I had a visit with him before the game started, along with Tom Haley, who was up there as well. And there's some basketball knowledge between those two, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I saw Tom. Is Tom up there?
He was up there earlier, yes.
All right, we're ready to get going here again. The ball will be inbounded by Fairhaven at the sideline. And ball in play.
Love the basketball. We're at the 2:50 mark here in the ball game. Briggs gets it left side. Perry and Love will play some catch. 4 team fouls on Hartford, so the next one will put the Slaters to the line. Perry and Love content to play some catch out top. Perry will spin, give it up to Briggs, who gets involved.
Got a whole new crew getting ready to come in here, Joe.
Yeah, they're going to give the Fairhaven starters a round of applause here with only 2:26 to go. And Fairhaven going to call a timeout just to switch things over.
And there's a good hand for the Fairhaven team. Some of the Hartford fans here also giving a nice hand for the Fairhaven team, switching their whole lineup up. That's very nice.
Yeah, Carey, Babby into the ball game now. Kerr, who else we got? We got Clark's back in. Cathcart in for the Slaters. So they get 5 new players in. Inbounds, it'll come to Babby. Babby will give it to Kerr on the right side. 2:20 mark. Hartford's not going to foul. They're going to just let it play out. Clark to basketball. Audrey Perry into the ball game for the Slaters, so now she'll handle the ball. Babby gets it out top. Cathcart will try to chase it down. Knocked out of bounds by Hartford. Fairhaven will keep it. Under 2 minutes to go. 53-35. The Slaters will lead the ball.
Fairhaven looking pretty confident here at this point, as they know they're on the way to the Barry Auditorium, very likely.
Clark for the Slaters. Now they'll just play some catch out top. Hartford's going to let it wind out. They're not going to go play the extended game here. Clark with it. Clark wants to go to Cathcart, but it'll come back to Babby. Babby to Kerr. Kerr drives the baseline, cut off nicely, stolen away. Hartford coming quickly.
All right, here come the Hurricanes down the floor. A little more urgency on their part, obviously being down, and a pass over to intended for Madison Willie at the sideline as there's a foul on the play.
Audrey Perry commits the foul for the Slaters.
So Willie, one of the seniors here on this Hartford team, will be the inbounder. Gets the ball in play. Goes out on top to Cameron Brower, another senior for Hartford. And to Becca Keelty now into the ball game. Becca is a senior. So it looks like they're letting all their seniors go here for the final couple of minutes. There's a shot put up. Cameron Brower missing that one. Left of the basket, goes out of bounds. A good idea if you can get your seniors in, because basically they're playing their last game here in that Hartford uniform. That would be Becca Keelty, Cameron Brower, one of the seniors, Madison Willie, Gabby Gardner, and Miranda Rogers. Another seniors listed on the roster. They got 5 seniors.
Clark and Cathcart now. Fairhaven at the minute mark. Lead it 53-35. Babby has it left side to Perry. Perry center the floor back to Cathcart. Cathcart to Kerr. Kerr's got her drive, goes to the hoop. No, a whistle, a foul. She'll shoot a pair.
All right, so a chance for another Slater to get into the scorebook. She's just a freshman, so I'm sure we're going to be seeing her a lot for the next few years.
First shot is up, rolls around, falls off. She'll shoot the second. Didn't get either one, but Clark will pull the board down, go right back up, no good.
Miranda Rogers into the ball game, had that rebound there for Hartford as we have a 40-second mark left to go here in our basketball game. Ball goes into the middle and a shot attempt put up there by Madison Willie. Gonna miss that shot. We have a whistle. And it looks like that will be an out of bounds. So it's gonna be inbounded here just at the baseline.
Inbounds, we're gonna have a whistle. Jump ball, possession arrow, Hartford. Greg, I have to apologize to Kristen Parker. I've been calling her Clark all night, and it's number 12 is Kristen Parker, so my apologies.
All right, Hartford will be inbounding it. Out of bounds, you have Madison Willie, the inbounder. Almost lost again. Gabby Gardner got it there. Ball goes top of the circle. Under a half minute left to go here in this basketball game. There's a 3-point attempt. That was put up by Becca Keelty, top of the circle. And a shot misses out of bounds. We'll give it back to Fairhaven maybe for a final time here tonight.
And Parker is a senior for the Slaters, so it's nice to see her be able to play in front of the crowd. Her last home game. There she goes, strong to the hoop, kicks it out. Cathcart's shot is up, no good. Out of bounds, no, still loose. Fairhaven's going to get it. 6 seconds to go.
Ball goes top of the circle, and Fairhaven will run it out. And there you go. Look at that, nice standing ovation for the Fairhaven girls, much deserved from their hometown crowd as they have just punched a ticket to go to the Barry Auditorium. And they will be playing in the quarterfinals at the Barry Auditorium, facing the winner of the other half of this bracket. That's the Lamoille and Spalding playing as we speak. So they'll find that out, very likely later today or tomorrow. And a good crowd coming out here on the floor. So final score here once again, Fairhaven 53, and it is Hartford 35. Fairhaven defeats this Hartford team for the second time here in just a couple of weeks, actually. It was February 14th, Valentine's Day. They defeated them for the first time. A little more of a convincing win this time, Joe, over this very good Hartford team.
Hartford was a good club this year. Played good this evening, but Fairhaven didn't have a letdown this evening, Greg. They had the 3 going for most of the game, and then they had a big effort underneath by Victoria Kelly, and just too much for Hartford.
All right, well, hopefully we'll get some final stats for you coming up. 53-35, our final score once again. Fairhaven defeats Hartford, quarterfinal action. All right, nice win here for the Fairhaven girls, and again punching their ticket to the Barry Auditorium to the semifinals, and they will be taking on the winner of the number 3 Lamoille versus number 11 Spalding game. But a good all-around game, good win here for Fairhaven tonight, Joe, and you got the stats.
I do. For the Slaters, the scoring, Love ended with 2. Maddie Perry had 7. Hadwin with 13. Cole with 13. Kelly with 18. Very good night for her. Very good scoring distribution for the Slaters as well. For the Hartford club, Sarah had 3. Jasmine leads all scorers with 19. She can play. There's no question. We're going to see her a couple more years. Brower with 6. Willie with 2. And Vanessa with 5. The Slaters win it 53-35. On to Barry they go.
All right, and again, a thank you to Wally for giving us the scorebook here and letting us have those stats here. And thank you, Joe, for doing this here tonight. And I hope the folks here in Fairhaven are going to root on their team here as they move on to the next 2 rounds. Always great fans. All right, a lot of fun doing this one here tonight, and this has been a production of PEGTV. Thank you for watching.